Hello team and family, this is video number 3 over tables to equations. Henry records how many days he rides his bike and how far he rides each week. He rides the same distance each time. He rode 18 miles in 3 days, 24 miles in 4 days, and 42 miles in 7 days. So, I can fill in the table off the information from the top if I know that 4 days was 24 miles, and then 7 days was 42 miles. And I'm not sure how many miles it is for 10 days, but I'm sure I can figure that out in a little bit. A, is the relationship additive or multiplicative? So if I'm going by the same distance each day, it looks like I can take letter D, multiply it by 6, and go from days to miles. So 4 times 6 is 24, 7 times 6 is 42. So it looks like the relationship is multiplicative. What is the dependent variable? So the dependent variable would be the number of miles. That depends on the number of days, and it's represented by the letter M. The independent variable is the number of days. That's what us or the researcher is changing. Number of days, D, it's independent, it's not affected by the number of miles. What are you adding or multiplying to go from X to Y? And when it says X to Y, I know that my independent is X and my dependent is Y. So to go from X to Y, I'm multiplying X by 6 to get Y. So now, letter E, write an equation that expresses Y in terms of X. So I said if I multiply X times 6, remember if there's a variable next to a number, that just means to multiply, so 6 times X equals Y, or Y is equal to X, and once again X times 6. You can write it the second way, but most of the time you'll write it as this, 6 times X equals Y. And now, using that equation, what is the number of miles when it is 10 days? So if I take 6X equals Y, and I substitute into X 10 days, 6 times 10 equals 60. So, 60 miles is in 10 days. 60 miles in 10 days. And I can go ahead and erase this little question mark in the table. I'm going to put 60 miles for 10 days. And that's answering all the questions.